Now, I can't sidestep gorillas. So if one is stood directly in front of us when the level starts, I'm gonna have to wait for it to move on its own. I'm not happy about it. Oh, but there's nothing I can do. I nearly just chortled into a singularity there. Ooh. Oh, it's more floaty than ever before. It drops off in the name. An entire spaceship JPEG floating through the air. Don't see me. Although I'm being pulled in by the gravity of the objects. That's cheeky. That's cheeky small rock. Oh, the Jim Dandy's gonna get you. We'll see the edge of the JPEG again, blocking out the stars.
Well, it's a dead giveaway in a sea of triple valve 12-chambered cardiopulmonary monstrosity. Kurt? Kurt!
Unbelievable! Dr. Hawkins, where are you?
I'm
in Nando's. I fell asleep.
Where are you?
Outside the palace gates with Max. The Grand Emperor, Zizzy Beluba, is inside. Doc, we've got to find a way to stop him, or the Earth will never be safe.
Right you are, my boy, and I've got just the thing.
It involves pressing more buttons. Thank God.
I have a fix on the palace. I'll destroy this Zizzy with one press of a button.
Doctor, if you could teleport us up first.
Not a problem, my Kevlar-coated friend. Just a few simple console taps, and teleport come. Bleed? Oh my.
Imagine if someone appeared on your home planet in front of you and just said, "Pleat."
Okay, Hawkins, think. Think.
Would you take that as an instruction?
To the palace, so I'll need a palatial locator.
You've suddenly got to learn about
dimensional
textiles and whatnot.
destabilizer, and one of those positronic doohickey things. And a phone booth. It's brilliant. It's simple. It's science.
It is maybe half of one of those things. Right. We've got all sorts to be dealing with now. Oh, hello, wearing my hats. I've met your king. Well, not me specifically. Another entity controlled by the same fellow. Oingy. Right, I'm going up here because there's bread for me. We've got a pump of nickel. Right, baguette, Drim key, and we can expect similar on the other side. All right. This level's a very chill one, but it's also a very long one. So strap your boots on backwards and get ready to dance, because we've got a night time of salvation ahead of us. Take that, take this. Take you. Alright, now I forget what the path to all of the specific things is, so let's see if we get them in the same order as Mr. Crystal's. There, look. Separate the doors by length of pause. Spabba-dabba-dub-dub-dub. We are auto-saving in the alleyway. Goes. 'Tis he. There is Waldidian. Look at him. He's a warriors. You're not ordinary ones of walking around small boys, so I'm allowed to blow you up with toast. Whoa! I walked over a baguette that I was not aware of. You all died simultaneously from bread that hit but one of you. And I'm pleased for the efficacy of my toast in this instance. So let's grant me hurrah for that. What do we... Aha! I have done it in the same order. It's the maze first. I love the scorpion pinchers reaching up in the sky. Look, there's all of the big arachnids. Nearly called them insects. That would have been a mistake to end Pluto. So bear that in mind. The cone shows us the way. But we're not always looking for the way, are we, folks? There's other mysteries to be found within here. And something like these, look. Steppy feets. Steppy feets upon them. There he goes. So let's... Can I avoid that whole mess? There's slightly more long ways, round ways than I had thankfully thought. Well, I'm not good at judging these. They look like you should be able to jump them. But they're slightly too tall. You see, my neck turns off again. And that's where I want to be, even. Ha ha ha. Oh, Mr. Fizzy. Fizzy drinks for me while I'm walking further away from my purpose. Cone! The cone has taught me many lessons. Is that... That's just floor. I thought I could make out a button on that. But, alas... I could not. Fwaftus vents. Not very good with these either. Not very good at avoiding the hazards. I stopped. Why did I stop? I stopped like a minty muppet. Yes. I'm on a green one. No, not through here. Not through here, you'll get bad gangrene. Gangrene of the mind. All your thoughts are terrible now. Terrible, and it'll get you. This is not a dead end. I was expecting it to be. Oh, there we go. It was one, it turns out. Boingerson and his mighty medallions, all gathered in one fucking place. Come on. Don't take me down the alleyways of your fated enemy. It's not in your best interests to do. I'm magical. I'm magical for going legs. Oh, wasn't that one? My magical leg going abilities didn't really see me through to the end there. Oh. But here's an end here. You can't tell me Blair no when it's Blair yes, clearly. Look, a yellow one. An entire yellow one. You are a clown living in the mind of a corn cob. Of course, now I've got to find my way back to that other one we walked past. which is gonna be interesting. Here. It is here that I'm... Oh. I think I misinterpreted a bit of the floor again. Because that doesn't appear to be what I perhaps thought it was. I'm a bit lost. Well, here's the entrance, so we know this is the right way. Because we saw a cone go down here 7 years ago. But we know now. We know now in the truth. Did a cone walk through here? Does a cone need to walk through here to be remembered and appreciated by the Tsar? Apparently so. Oh. Funny shape. Is that a lambda? An alien lambda for us to inhabit? We've basically been everywhere this way, I think. So we do go up. Oh, I thought maybe cheeky prevalence would get us where we need it to be, but instead I've taken a drink. Wait. If the man walks wherever he pleases, then this makes little or no sense. Because this just adjoins. This adjoins either way on the maze. I guess the cone just takes the shortest path rather than there being only one correct one. I made a preemptive trouble mistake, and I realised it too late. There's no chance. I must. There was no chance of me timing that when I never timed those correctly. Oh, kill my sausages if you want. If you want. But bear in mind that they'll just come back again. Cone. Night of the living sausage. You'll never escape. Right, so what is this way then? What does a cone want to hide from me? The darkness. Button? No button. No button from Conesley. He really should hold up a sign saying there's no button, don't bother. You know, they pay him to wander around here giving cryptic hints. Should be more direct. It's an accessibility concern, frankly. Not all of us can see a cone walking about and say, haha, immediately, can we? It takes time. It takes time for Rupert Dare! Oh, lightning. But this time we did have a button. Yes. Yes, I can fling my testosterone pellets at all the geese. This is what we really needed, was geese to become more aggressive. But we've... Cone? The cones are going again. Where's your pride? Where's your pride? It's what I ask every cone in the distance. Ha ha, I escaped. I escaped by having faith in myself. Oh, the prison of belief! There was no There was no getting through the prison of belief while he was on watch. But we found a funny wobbly head without incident, at least. When I pursued the bobbly novelties, is rather fun to say. Gratitude launches from me like a caterpillar for that. I can't do anything about that. But I can do something about this. Purple A. Well, I'm finding some buttons. And is that not somewhat marvellous? Is it not fantastic when we can stand on a square bit of thing and say, ah, fuck. Is this the way to the siphoner's merry-making mandolin? Mandolin, Madeleine? Mandolin Madeleine, the siphoner. Having a joyful time. Playing croquet. Boxing all of the rats. We've all got tiny gloves on. Alright. They're surprisingly good. But, not enough to defeat me in the last tournament. Right, well, we're out at least. We found... No. No shooting me. What you've... Oh, don't you wiggle. Don't wiggle, you bum. It's... Oh, no, secret. Secret dagger. Naughty assassin. Oh, magical man. Ah, my bones. My bones. Which I am bad to, as per the song. Alright.
Yeah, good. Yes, that's
I first thought that said partial lobster. Which is pretty good, but no, it's a palatial locator. The thing you turn on when you want to find someone to eat. Now, we've not got all the buttons, because we'd have seen the button cinematic go off. So now that we've accomplished that, we're gonna go back through and find the remainder, because I need prizes. Oh lordy, I need them. Silly diamond mines. Tooth. Look at all the teeth that I have. Oh, the Satsuma went further back than I recognised. Electrical scaffolding. Scaffolding? We don't need to worry about what the word is right now, okay? The problem is I thought I could beat... The steam filled me with doubt again. Mysteriously absent from the glade of the blade. That made a pling noise. I think, was this the only one we were missing? That's actually kind of impressive. So we got all of them apart from this one, and I sort of clocked that there was a path I hadn't gone down. So I could have gotten all of these in one. If I'd not been silly. If I'd not put on my silly shorts and done a dance down the lane, infuriating everyone. But there we are. Sometimes you've got to do your dance. You've got to dance your angry truth at all of the locals, haven't you? Doesn't matter of them how... It doesn't matter of them. the frogged out rebound. Frogged out? Fogged out. Come on now, you silly clown. Sorry, I just sort of need to take a break from that entire sentence. Oh, go worship Ares. I think I've gone wrong by going up here. I think I needed to go this way. If I'm to be honest. Oh, but if I make mischief... Oh, who's gonna put the kettle on? Who's gonna put the kettle on if I'm arrested for mischiefing? Oh wait, no, this doesn't look right. Oh wait, maybe this is... Maybe it's right if I do this. Steam gets more manageable the closer I am to its brink. You've got a blue leg, yes. Yes, this feels... It feels like the path. I know locationally where I am, yes. My direction. Oh, sweepy, look. In this place, you can have your reward. From the big lava lamp in the sky. Aren't we glad? Aren't we glad and powerful? The mystical stranger. We got fizzy, fizzy, fizzy. Bread, bread, bread. Pumpernickel roulette. Alright, we're now equipped for all sorts of nonsense. Anyone who tries... It bothers me that I've not completed a circuit around the... Look, I'll undo my sins here, okay, brain? So shut up about it. I can drift into the teleport device, look, oh. If you're not out of control, we won't let you use the well, I may as well do everything in the same order, mightn't I? Waha. Go through the oh, yes. Get your toasters out, it's time to fling. Oh. I like shooting toast through the gaps in the ceiling. One for each, come on, allocate your toast properly, boingy boing. Shoot through the traffic. Go, go, go. And that's all right by me. Right. Walk about in the silhouettes. In the mountain of things to be wrong. Hello. Hello, big silly. Hello, big silly. What can I explode you for today? Alright. Walking about with your surfboard pierced. I've thoroughly destroyed anyone who intended to ride these waves. Your hopes will not be for... I saw you sprawling out. Oh, I picked up more baguettes. Right. A pump of nickel. Now here's the thing. It's not the best, but it's very strong. The lack of precision is the trade-off. But for these ground-based generators, it can't be beat. It can't be beat. There we go. I was expecting it to be one hit. No. Can't really be bothered tracking down such small targets individually. I hope there's not gaps on the floor, is there? No. Good. I didn't want to plummet to my death while dealing with spheres in the floating bit room. We're in the swanky Swizzle Heights, and this is where they keep the floaty bits. These are a symbol of their affluence. Only we can afford to make bits of concrete hover about. Look at that. No, it doesn't serve a purpose. It doesn't matter. We're better than you still, regardless. That's why they all end up getting shot here. Because the proletariat turns into a gun and shoots you for your floating concrete mistake. Eventually and inevitably, this is how all revolutions occur. Learn to become a transformer. It's praxis. Oh. You're shiny. You're shiny for prizes of mine. I wonder about getting him. I wonder about obtaining stuff, therefore. Oh, I would need to get over to you, though. Oh, is this an S shape that can't? Oh, we don't live there. We don't live there in Beef City. We'd have no chance. The rent is downright unreasonable. Oh. I'm about to laugh at something, and I'm not sure what. It's making a really difficult name for myself. Well, I can't. I'm at the exit. And to be honest, whatever item is on the thing, like I couldn't really see what it was, and I don't want to just faff about down here forever trying to get it when I've got so many loaves already that it's this fucking thing. Let me. All right. Why have you've turned backwards? That glitched. It glitched and activated the securative system. No. I need to make sure he hasn't... Right, yes. Now you may well have gathered what the point is here. You gotta drop him down. Oh no! Oh! I've been a crocodile in a museum full of things that crocodiles don't understand. Which is to say, I am wildly out of my depth. Oh. Somebody curated giant reptile confusion right here. I'm just gonna say it. Rude. Rude of them to have done. Alright, now. Go back home. Become a sacrifice on the blades. Such as you'd see a large turtle wielding for the sake of his family. And yes, there's many reasons turtles go to war, and I know each and every one, and what the swords look like when they get them. You can tell a lot about a turtle this way. But I'll never give away the secret. It's for me to know. Buy my book if you want to learn. Pay me for having knowledge of stuff. Thank you, please. It's all that I have. It's all that I have is knowing about turtle swords. If I can't make a living out of this, I'm fucked. If you would simply introduce a universal Bacchus... If you make Universal Bacchus come out, then the one time I kill you won't be for the book anymore. Right, well, we've sacrificed enough people to open the teleporter. If nothing else. So that's fantastic. Where up? I'm doing smooch. I'm doing smooch. In the evening in space. I don't believe this. Curse you for it. Right, so, yeah. With our blood sacrifices, we've earned the privilege of going to the fucking parking lot. You know, the first time I did this series on the channel, I had words about that for the Swizzle Firma Department of Urban Planning. I wanted to know why somebody would design a thing in that way. The more I just sort of witness the world around me, like, Atari has probably done something similar, if not exactly the same, right? The more I learn, the more I feel like that's just anti-homelessness architecture. Ghoulish. But we'll park your cars here regardless, and then we'll sell you the beef. Unlike in Beef City. We're not sure why it's called Beef City. Few beef-related things take place there. We have yet to learn the horrifying truth. Oh, don't scrungle the camera about so many with your explode. I'll sidestep you and make the bread, alright? Make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh. Don't you know when you make toast it's great? I always run in circles and I fire all my bread. And then you find out that I have a gun to my head. I am being threatened, please help me now. This went in a very interesting direction. I'm unwillingly doing my fun dance to blow up all of your worlds. Oh, my health's a bit low, but it's not so low that I need my drinks yet. So let's be thankful. Let's do the thank you dance. I bowed 3 times as doing that. I actually did as well, like I slightly bowed. Not as much as I would have done if I was like in a position to do the full thank you dance. But well, make me go then. Oh, it's not on. It's not on. It's a thing that needs to be activated. Oh, Burship. Spears. Got spears coming out of the ground. I was going to question why there's spears attached to everything, all your fences as well, but like that's literally a thing over here. We will put spiky on your fences for reasons. A fleur de fleur. Or sometimes just a pointy. It keeps all of the infantry away. Unless, of course, you get burgled in a phalanx. Which I want to popularise now, just to see it happen, you know? I'm so curious now that I've said it. Oh! Oh! Oh, Marguerite! Oh, Marguerite, where'd you make your spheres porridge for? Oh, detonate. Detonate. Oh, choosy. I can make you sleep 7 ways. Alright, one of them involves a big metal orb. I'll just hit you very hard with it and knock you unconscious. Alright, it counts. I asked a doctor, it counts. As long as you have absolutely no follow-up questions, I have sought medical advice. I'm nearly dead. Drinky. Right. Step on the things to make it end. Ah, daddy. Where's that? Okay. You gotta stop them on the blue. Stop on the blue ones. For if you don't, you'll never leave. Oh, Immediately, I have succeededly. Let that be a lesson to all who tell you I can't jump on buttons in your house today. Right, this is the quickest one, and I've got that as well. There's springy good in my bones today just for right now. I want you! I want you! Oh, thank goodness. If I had died, that would have been a shame. I wasn't really as far on the end as I would have liked. But it happened anyway.
A small piece of the puzzle is left, and when I find it, those aliens will be very sorry.
I'll upset their matriarchs and drown them in the peas. I've got peas to make you go to sleep. Through you go. Through you go. All bread. All bread. All bread. All. Has to be done. Has to be done. If it's not done, if I don't do it, who will? Who will get up on their hands and knees? They are lying prone on the floor when this scenario starts. Just so you're aware, which is how that makes sense. But like, who's gonna do that? And what was the thing that I said I needed to do? You see, nobody got on the hands that were up. Oh, so the bread's not come back. The bread returned last time I went up. I guess I somehow did something to make that happen. I pressed the bread returning button, and it all came rushing back. But no bread refills for me. Refills? Ah, 'tis a fell bread that blows through the wind. Who's throwing these whole wheat slices, scattering them to the four corners? And I can't find every duck. Unrelated to why I'm doing this, I got so sad that I couldn't find every duck that I decided bread was worth nothing to me anymore. Don't feed ducks bread, by the way. Very little nutritional value for them. I think this has come up on the channel before. I think you're supposed to feed them some manner of seeds. Ask your local duck dentist. Whoever takes the ducks out your teeth, right? Ask them. Or you could look it up. You know, we have access to a thing with all of human knowledge collected onto it, ostensibly. So, got to avoid falling through the laser pavement now. Alright. We've got to be knighted or we'll never be fighted. Right, we'll never get the tournament points. Go, 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 go for me. You'll never... It's going to be a fair amount of flopping through the puddles of vacant space. You gotta really make sure you're on point for the Marmalraid raid. Or the Marmalraid, as it's colloquially known. Or not to be confused with the one where we besiege Marmaduke. No, that one's not happening. We'll let you know when that one's happening. I've taken a chance. I've taken a risk. Oh, yes! With correct springy, maybe I don't even need to duck into the alleyways, but that's too much of a wobbly fly walking round for me to be concerned by. Oh, I think, no, come on, here we... Yeah, I've had luck with this in the past. The explosion radius did not quite. But you know what? A fly can still be mine today. If I choose to defeat him... Don't do these things. Don't do these things while I've got my toothpaste. You'll make me sad and then I'll be upset, because that's what that means. Really, in the end, isn't it? Right. You've got to know the sequence. Oh, it's a sequence, soldier. He's really sad that you're standing on his favourite buttons. And he wants to stop you from doing it in the future. Right, so it's not that one. That wasn't a jump at all. Not that I needed to jump, but the option was there. This one? Oh, someone's released a fly into the Greater District. Oh, no, 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 pork scratchings for you. I make you look, I make you look, I make you look at all the things in my lovely coat. Alright, buy them please, it's counterfeit gold. Buy them please, before you get old. Only the young can have my counterfeit gold. If the aged touch it, they turn to stone. Which is very unfortunate. Limits the market somewhat, because certainly any young person who can afford gold right now, I don't fucking trust that. What's going on there? You've not done that. Nobody's managed to buy jewellery from me. My prices are unreasonable, I freely admit that. It's all a trick. It's all a trick. I make you buy stuff from me and then I drink your wife. Hey! How were you already almost dead? Did all my bouncy toast get you somehow? How are you all the way over here? I keep thinking it goes all the way over here at some point. But it's left, right, left, right. There's like a sizable scrounge, I thought. But my scrounge just then wasn't sizable enough, and so it was rejected by the scrounching committee. No, come on, play the banjo and be silly. This one, you. My bones flew out. I don't believe this. Even when I laugh, the world turns over. Doo-doo-doo, 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 doo-doo-doo. What if it's just you? No. I knew they didn't all directly adjoin one over from a piece. It's very, very sort of music for what is essentially just me walking up and down the same stretch of buttons every now and then. Getting my bones thrown away. Yeah? Yay. I knew it was... Oh, it's right on the flies. We've reached the fly junction. Crispy, crispy saints. Ha 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 ha. Look at all my paints. Put them in the jar. You'll never be free from the sadness. And that's how I got fired from my job as a therapist. It's not something I like to go into very often. So be warned, you've known that for the only time now. Let's go to the sacred place of all of the people who like to be there. Oh, more floor walking. Floor walking. My voice broke in a different way that time. A funnier way, arguably. What is my entire mouth doing about me today? It's trying to stop me with all of its might. It's trying to stop me in the fight. Oh no, don't hold me back in the boxing match against Sam. I missed my cue because I was contemplating the sand problem I just made myself into. The doctor briefly thought he was a penguin, And I'm sorry for that, because I do feel like it's partially my fault. Explode. You've gone... Yeah. That's the result I want, because you see, if they hit them directly it takes 2 hits, but the radial explosion gets them in 1. Dead fly... No! No, the fly is alive! A blue bottle's demise is what I sought, and you said fuck that, actually. You said, ha 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 ha, you imbecile. You really thought that I, the champion of the insects, would go really bad at all that way, hmm? You klutz. I've cluttered you, how's about that? Oh, yes. Oh. You gotta be... Yo, you gotta be really sneaky and careful there. Right. Now name me, or I'll never forgive you. Me when I've never been named. And I want to be. I succeeded in walking the path. I've given up on pumpernickels for now. I always hit that point. You know, it's the weekend, the bread's more easy. The bread can be easier than you think some days. This fucking thing, huh? My old enemy. Oh, the bread though is very good. Oh, right. It's... Now the other problem is just a limitless supply of flies. In this, the room where it goes wrong. I don't want you. Everyone else I can manage vomiting at me, but you can shoot your big laser cannon and really make me very upset. Right. Now, observe the plungers. Oh, this is really a lot to take in. Yes. They light up in the way you're supposed to step on them. Now, the very first time I found myself... Oh, I've forgotten. Yeah. The very first time I reached this level in this game, I, like, never looked up. And so didn't realise that, oh, I'm nearly dead. I didn't realise the plungers were there. So I just sort of thought, because it changes every time is the other thing. Oh, it's very easy to remember. Yeah, there's procedure of generation. So I thought you just had to, like, guess perfectly every time. And I ended up a very grumpy fellow. But now, we've unfrozen the door. You've correctly guessed the sequence, and so, well, not guessed, you've remembered the sequence, and so we unfroze the glass door. It's both ice and glass. Why choose? And now all the flies can escape, they can get on with their lives, maybe they'll stop taking it out on me, and I won't have to spend bread trying to get rid of them. I mean, this loaf is infinite, in fairness, but, you know, not everybody has an infinite loaf on hand, do they? Oh. But since I do, I can fire me bread up this way. Oh, off the crossbar, come on. Now, come on, son. Way. It's always nice to have done that as well. Oh. Can I get it? Who? Oh, no. Who? Oh! Waha. Just make absolutely certain. We make absolutely certain. We don't know who's the ceiling police. Oh, hello. We're the final boss of the level, and I mean that seriously. You've just sort of got to get us out the phone booth. I couldn't think how to end this one. So we're just grenading flies out of the thing we need. That's the vibe. No. Don't return me to dust. Get in there. Get in there. The people need to explode. Thank you. Once more. I keep trying to preempt it. I keep being a crafty boy. Oh no, that time. Oh, I've killed a civilian. Oh, curse your silly phones. How many people must fall over before you let me use your devices? Blast you, blast you.
Now then, off to the palace we go.
What should we have for our trouble? But the mighty Woo! He broke the ceiling. Oh, wonka, wonka, wonka. We went wonkering off in the phone booth. I'm uncertain where we got the rocket propulsion from, still. But we needed to get a flying phone booth in somehow, didn't we?
Don't just stand there, boys. We've
There was-
got work to do.
There was no version of this where we didn't make that reference.